Imagine two people. Same city, same job, same salary. 10 years later, one of them has savings, investments, and real financial breathing room. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where all the money went. Same income, completely different outcomes. So what actually separates them? Is it luck? Discipline? Some secret strategy only rich people know about? Not really. The answer is something much simpler and, honestly, much more uncomfortable. Most people believe that the reason they're broke is that they don't earn enough. And look, that makes sense on the surface. If money is the problem, then more money must be the solution, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Studies show that lottery winners, people who literally receive millions overnight, frequently end up broke within just a few years. And on the other side, there are people earning modest salaries who quietly build real wealth over time. So if income was the main factor, none of that would be possible, which means something else is going on. The real reason most people stay broke has nothing to do with how much they earn. It has everything to do with how they think about money. There's a concept in psychology called the hedonic treadmill. The idea is simple. Every time your life improves, your expectations rise to match it. You get a raise, so you upgrade your lifestyle. You move to a better apartment, you eat at nicer restaurants, you buy a better phone, and suddenly the raise is completely gone. Not because you wasted it, but because your definition of normal quietly shifted upward. This is lifestyle inflation, and it's invisible while it's happening to you. Think about it this way. Imagine you're walking up an escalator that's moving downward. You're putting in effort, you feel like you're moving, but you're barely staying in place. That's what lifestyle inflation does to your finances. The more you earn, the more your spending rises to meet it, and your actual financial position barely changes. But there's a second layer to this, and it's even more powerful. It's called present bias. Our brains are literally wired to value things we can enjoy right now far more than things we'll benefit from in the future. Scientists have shown that when people imagine their future selves, the part of the brain that activates is the same part used for thinking about strangers. In other words, your brain doesn't fully see your future self as you. So when you're deciding between buying something exciting today versus saving for a retirement that's 30 years away, your brain is essentially asking, should I treat myself or should I do something nice for this stranger I've never met? That's not a discipline problem. That's just how human psychology works. And here's the result. Most people make financial decisions based on what feels good in the moment. They delay saving, they avoid investing because it feels abstract. They spend money on things that bring immediate comfort rather than long-term freedom. Not because they're careless, but because their brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. So what actually separates the person who builds wealth from the person who stays stuck? It's one decision made consistently. They choose to pay themselves first. Before lifestyle catches up, before the raise gets absorbed, before the next upgrade feels necessary, they take a portion of what they earn and move it somewhere their present biased brain can't easily reach it. A separate savings account, an investment, anything that creates a small gap between earning and spending. It's not glamorous, but it works because it removes the decision from emotion and makes it automatic. Here's the real lesson. Staying broke isn't a money problem, it's a behavior problem. And behavior comes from how we think, not how much we earn. The two people from the beginning of this video weren't different because of their salaries. They were different because one of them understood something simple, that your future self is still you, and every small financial decision you make today is either a gift or a burden to the person you're going to become. The question is, which one are you choosing?